What's up, everybody? Well, I hope everyone is being safe, watching out for the floods that are going to be coming. Where I'm at, all the rivers are going to be flooding out, so they made my doctor appointment a day early just so we could get there and make it home. So anyway, beautiful day. Other than the rain, it feels great. I'm not complaining because I like the temperature. But anywho, oh yeah, she's running good. My passing gear cable's working good now. Damn, that's feeling really good. What's up, everybody? Well, today I was sitting here and I was thinking about it, and I want to get my Toyota back up and running again. Now, I took the motor out of this, and long story, when I had it brushed, it was a hobbywing 1080 and everything, and then I put the Fusion 1800 kV in there, and it was great. Well, then I borrowed that Fusion 1800 kV for one of my Michigans, the first one I got. Well, then I ended up, I don't remember if somebody sent me the 1200 or if I ordered it. I can't remember now. But anyway, I got another 1200 kV for it, meant for this truck, after I took the 1800 out. Well, then I got a second Michigan, and I put the 1200 in the second Michigan and ended up with an 1800 Michigan and a 1200 kV Michigan. So I got another 1200 kV down the line, and it ended up going into the FJ40 because, yeah, that's right, Beans. Yeah, is that true? Anyway, we put it in the FJ40 over there because it came before I ever installed it into the Toyota. So now I didn't go and order another one or nothing. Also, my original 1800 kV that came out of the Toyota went into my wife's truck, her slug bug there. And now I also got a Fusion Pro over there in the high trail where the cat's standing. So now then, since I can't afford to just get another 1200 right now, I decided to go ahead and take the 1200 back out of this Michigan. It was meant for my Toyota to start with, but I wanted to put the best stuff in all my FMS vehicles, so when we do the FMS Go, they would all be pretty good for whoever drives them and everything. But now the FMS Go is on hold a little bit, I can go ahead and just borrow this back. I can go back to the stock setup in here or whatever. It don't really matter at the moment until I get another Fusion, because, man, I love the Fusions. Don't matter which one it is. I like them all. So anyway, enough rambling. Fusion. I need a lift. Man, I would love to have a 1/10 scale car lift, because as of right now, I could just be like, and get all the wires unhot and all that, but that would be cool, right? Just raise her on up there and roll the chassis out from under it. So anyway, we'll just pretend we just did that instead. These are very easy to work on. I mean, like 8 screws, take the body off, and if you get the FJ40, I think there's only 6 screws in there. If I'm not mistaken, like these 2 right here are not on the FJ40. You get 2 back here, 2 in the middle, 2 in the front. On here, there's also these 2. So, as you can see, this truck has barely ever been ran still. I mean, to be honest, I haven't even drove most of them much. Just the little testing videos, and I've let other people drive them. My Atlas, I've only did like one little video with it with me driving it so far, I think. Maybe two, but I don't remember, to be honest. So now, where's my tool? Alright, let's move some stuff around here. Oops. Set that right over yonder. We'll move this right here. Only got 2 screws to take out of it now, and then we have to open it up, but so, in case you haven't never worked on one of these, once the body's off, literally 2 screws takes the entire motor and transmission straight out. I mean, so simple, but yet it works good. It's not, I don't know how you say it, but it's not under geared. You would think this little setup, whatever this is, would not be the best. And I'm actually quite impressed with it, to be honest. You know, it's not the lowest gear. It's not like a portal axle rig. If you mixed one of these with portals, oh man, I think it'd really be good then. So now, let me go ahead and just take it apart. No sense wasting our time on that. Alright, here we go. So, we got it all taken out of the Michigan. Michigan's up on the shelf now. We might even go with a Pro in one of those eventually. I don't know. If nothing else, we need another 1200 kV because they are perfect for them trucks. So now, I haven't run this truck. Jeez, I can't remember the last time I actually run it or what I had in it. Obviously, it was the 1800 kV. I never did install the 12. It was always an 18. Well, first it was brushed, but then 1800 kV, I think. Anyway, since I put these wheels on there just to see how they looked, because they're the smallest tires I got. These are some killer tires. These are Proline crawlers, the BFG crawlers, but they're like a 3.9 or something. I don't remember. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the body off there real quick. And it's been so long, I don't even know if the parts are under there to put it together or not. We'll find out. Alright, we got it all back together. I haven't put a battery in yet, but I will say, for if anyone's doing something like this is a G-made chassis. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like the Sawback, but it doesn't have leaf springs. It's the same frame and everything as the Sawback, same gears, I believe, same transmission. So now, when you go to put this in, you'll notice it's like right to the link, which it's fine. It works fine. Makes a little noise. But if you try to put the motor in with the gearbox still just tightened up to the skid plate, you can't get it to clear this at the angle. You literally have to at least loosen the skid plate and tilt it or something, which I just went ahead and took the screws out, took the skid plate, or took the transmission up. I didn't move it enough to move the dry shafts or nothing off. I just moved it up enough to get my bolts through the hole to put the motor back on, and then put it right back on. Now this transmission, the nuts that are in there that the screws go into, it's not like threaded plastic. It's an actual nut, and it will fall out of this thing over and over. So I got tape that goes around that kind of holds all 4 of those nuts into the transmission. So when I put the screws in, it actually hits it. But yeah, you almost have to do it like that. You got to take it out, screw the motor on, and then put it back in there in order to clear. But it's basically just enough space. Works fine. Now here's the only other problem. To put the battery in, this thing's built to run these batteries only, this size wise. I mean, not just this battery, but to go full length from here to here, there's nothing in here. So if you want to run a battery like this, you got to do a different location, like up here or something, which is where I put my power switch, because I wasn't thinking about that. So what I want to do is find something in here, like a piece of aluminum I got, and maybe just put me a bottom across here for now. I don't know. I could have just moved this up somewhere else, like right where I used to have it, and put a battery right there. You know, put Velcro up there, even that way. I don't know. It would give us more front weight that way, but I just want to keep it the way it was. So I think for now, I'll just go with the bigger battery. We'll run a 3S. I mean, I'm running a little old 1200 kV, so we'll just go for the gusto on a, we'll see the slow crawl with a 3S right off the bat, I guess. No, I really would like to see it on a 2S first. Yeah, I want a 2S first, just because this doesn't have portals or none of that good stuff, so we'll just put it in there like that. I don't care. Boom. Alright. I just went ahead and put the 2S battery in there and tightened up this little zip tie looking thing. It looks like a zip tie, but it has a release button on it that you can use over and over. I just had to point it this way so that it hangs off the side there. Oops, sorry, every time it keeps doing that. But some kind of feature turned on there that makes it do what it's doing. But anyway, now we can go ahead and plug it in. I'm running it on a Red Cat controller, just a little 2-channel, I believe. Probably 2-channel, but so anywho, I believe I can make this work this way. Keep the wires from getting up around the bed and not letting the body come down proper. If I do something like that, because I don't want it to hold the body up. So, should I just turn it on first? Let's see what happens. Can't remember the last time I've run this. Alright, well, I just threw in the 3S battery. Let's see here. There we go, we got a beep. Let's put the tire back. Let's go back to our slowest crawl again. See if it's moving. Should move a little sooner now since we got. Of course, I should have tested to make sure it was going to work first, right? Okay, it works. Takes a good little bit before it starts to move. There we go. Damn. A little more right there. I keep finding that fine line where it stops and goes. There we go. Pretty sure it's moving. There you go. Yeah, it's moving. That is amazing. That's a 3S. It's just like this battery right here. Yeah, you can barely see it moving. I want to take this to the cliffs of the Noose, but see, we're going through Hurricane Debbie. We're getting all the tropical storms now out here in North Carolina. The hurricane hit Florida, but it come right up to the edge, and we're getting hammered with rain. For like 3 to 4 days we're getting rain. We've already been getting it for 2 days. The rivers are up. Things are going to be closed tomorrow and Friday because of flooding. They're already predicting it, so we got groceries, stuff like that, but we still have to get to the pharmacy in the morning to get her mom's medication and stuff. She just got prescribed some kind of heart stuff that she really needs to have. And this stuff's like $400. Insurance don't cover it. It's just insane. We've tried everything to get a deal on it, and it's $400 period. But it's for her heart. She has to have it, so we have to go pick that up in the morning. And maybe something can get taken care of with it later, get it cheaper, but for now, we don't have a choice. We can't be stuck at home through a storm or a flood and all that, and her not have whatever it is they tell her she needs. She's 84. So anyway, back on topic. Look at that shit. I think we watched it long enough. Now there's the battery I had in there. It's the first time I've ever actually run it dead. So now let's turn that off there. Take control of my truck. Sorry, I know I'm just so rambling tonight, but it's getting late already. And I just do that. Man, I miss this truck, and it's so smooth right now. I can't quite, one hand, I can drive alright with this one until it goes for reverse. Then I gotta really get my hand situated so I can hit reverse. And if I'm steering when I do it, I gotta put my finger back here, not in here, because my hands are not that big. I got short fingers. Hush, that's not what it means. Oh. Where are we gonna drive it across here without hitting all these logs? If I come up this side, I can get it to clear them. Yep, just enough. And then we come down, boom, boom. Man, this truck, I love it already. Can't lie. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Broke a few logs loose, we alright. The rear axle's catching. Come on, we can do it. Them crawlers ought to grab. There we go. This is my small tire rig. I got two small tire rigs. My small tire scale rig. I don't have any comp rig. I don't have any comp rig, period. So this is just what I enjoy. I ain't gonna lie, that's the best this truck's ever performed between the tires and the motor, the ESC. Nice. I'm very happy with this thing right now at the moment. Let's turn her around and get her back the other way. If you want to buy it, just call 867-5309. Maybe they'll get back to you. Can we clear these rocks? Oh yeah, we got it figured out. Let's see. Oh, have you noticed? We do have a driver inside. I'm sorry to wait. You see how the picture keeps jumping? I think it's an update on the autofocus. And I can turn it off. It'll get like foggy instead. Check this baby out. Let's see what's up. Think we'll come up that rock? I think with these tires, we sure will. I now have two sets of these. I got the taller ones, and then I got these small ones. And I'd have to say they're probably the best performing tire I got. The smaller are the big ones. Well, maybe not the smallest ones, but the other ones definitely are. So, alright, let's move this out of the way. I done broke it, so. There's a lot of slop in the drivetrain, like from forward to reverse, you know. But this is an old, like first gen, I think, of the G-Maids. I don't think it's, I'm pretty sure it's like their first generation crawler or something. I don't know. I mean, don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty happy with it still. The reason I use this G-Maid, if you don't already know, is it's already the perfect wheelbase for this truck. This is an 11.5-ish wheelbase, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it 11.5 wheelbase, and that's exactly what the G-Maid chassis is. I kind of would have liked to have the saw back just because they're leaf spring and it might have looked cooler, but that's okay. It is what it is. So, I can't believe it just did that with the 3S that slow. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up. It's getting late. I just wanted to put something out that wasn't a car video again. General Lee has never been drove yet, so can we at least climb on it? Nope. Not without holding it first. Alright guys, it's my bedtime. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, click on the link in the description below for any FMS products you may want, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace everybody.